Odell Beckham Jr. is back with the Giants, but unfortunately, he's as washed as ever. But thanks to a little Madden science, we've returned Odell back to his prime for the 2026 Giants season, with the lone goal of winning a Super Bowl where his NFL career began. And if we fail this season, I owe my subscribers 5 more copies of Madden 27. Which unfortunately, I think I'm already at like 10 for this offseason, so genuinely, I might go broke. Now we start week 1 here versus the Commanders, where if we can accumulate 100 receiving yards with OBJ, we get to steal one of their players, which will be the objective each and every week of the season. So unfortunately, the Commanders went down the field, pretty much killed the entire first quarter, scored a touchdown, so we have some ground to make up here. Little play action pass, first play. By the way, we're in the rain, so that's not fun. They're literally triple covering OBJ. What are we doing? So quite the cortisol spiking start. But let's see if we can actually get his first catch of the game on a comeback route here. Bad throw. Still going to come down with the catch, though. And again, with our ultimate goal being win the Super Bowl, like it's obviously important we win these games. Not just steal a player every single time and lose. Oh, God. Jaxson Dart getting chased as to throw the ball away. Live to see another play. So as much as I want to force feed OBJ in this game, I got to make sure I just do what's best for the team most of the time, that is. Such as, see, I'm being dumb, man. I'm being dumb. OBJ on the drag. And he drops it. So 4th down and 10, and unfortunately, I feel like I do need to go for this. Big 4th down. Come back sort of open. Odell Beckham Jr. impregnate me. I wouldn't be so stressed out, you know, if the Commanders didn't take up the entire first quarter, plus the fact that it's raining here. Skattebo's dead. I honestly think this game's realistic because I think he just broke his leg in half. Okay, Theo Johnson is wide open. He's stumbling, rumbling inside the red zone. Going to look for Odell on the dig. And we don't have time. Well, rather unfortunate situation upcoming, a 3rd down and extremely long in the midst of a hurricane. Let's see if OBJ can come down with a big catch. I don't like it, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna scramble out, we got time. You know what, just give him a chance. Oh Lord. So that didn't work out as anticipated. So I guess we move on and just pretend that we have a very short memory. All right, fellas, we're down 10-0 now. We got to have points this drive. Jump it off to the running back. Tyrone Tracy Jr., nice little 10-yard catch. Guess we just take off with Jackson here, slide, make sure he doesn't fumble. I mean, surely if we score a touchdown this drive, we come back and win, right? Be smart here. The slant is going to be wide open. Leave him up the field slightly. That was almost another interception. As it sucks, I'm like trying not to like be dumb and force feed him, but it's like, I got to. I need to steal a Commander. 3rd and short, going to try and keep the chains moving. Up the middle, Tyrone Tracy got stuffed, but breaks the tackle. Good run. We can take off with Jaxson Dart. So much green grass ahead of him. Slide. Didn't slide, but at least he didn't fumble inside the 15-yard line. Now we're at the point again where I just gotta like make sure I don't do anything stupid like I did last drive. Last second. Oh my God. Oh, great. The entire 2nd-string wide receiver core is in. The most important time of the ball game. Love to see it. Okay, wide open. He got bumped. He got bumped. Brother, we got to get 6 here. He's kind of clamping. Throw it regardless. Bad throw over his head. There's a flag. Are we actually about to get bailed here? It's going to be a personal foul against the defense. I'm assuming pass interference. Oh my God. That right there, my friends, is like the luckiest I've gotten in one of these challenges in a long time. I'm going to hand the ball off to Cameron Skattebo. And we got stuffed. So maybe I shouldn't have spoke so soon. Going to continue to be conservative. 3rd down and goal. Hand off Cameron. Bounce it outside. Didn't make it that easy on himself, but that's a touchdown. We are finally on the board. Which at halftime, unfortunately, he's only at 32 yards. I honestly thought he was at least at like 50, which is good news. We do get the ball to start off the second half here, which gives us more time to throw to OBJ and hopefully gives us the opportunity to take the lead. I'm not gonna lie, they are pressing on the outside, so maybe I just throw a one-on-one ball up to OBJ. I mean, it is prime OBJ. Has a little bit of separation. Please catch this bad boy in stride. A little bit too far, Jackson. He's open on the slant at least. Can make this catch, so that's about 40 yards for him. Play action. Just step up. Slide, don't fumble. I can't believe that the entire point of this challenge is for him to get 100 yards a game, and we come out week 1, it's in a freaking hurricane. Sets up, my friends, for a big 3rd down and medium, which A is slightly open, but I waited a little bit too long. 4th and 4, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna go for this. And unfortunately, guys, yes, we did go for it on 4th down, but I prefer not to speak. But thank God the Commanders once again only kicked the field goal, which keeps us in this ball game. But again, it's not been pretty, has it? Cam Skattebo not even able to run the ball. Okay, just wide open. Just take what the defense gives us. Unfortunately, there's a flag. Hopefully, a roughing the passer. Which, no, it's going to be holding, god dang it. Jermaine, my #1 enemy. Okay, they are pressing OBJ on the outside. I might give him an opportunity. He's covered really well, but it's OBJ who goes up and it hits off his freaking hands. Oh, I don't like this at all, boys. 3rd down and 19. Odell's not even in on this play. He's open. Good throw. Good catch. Yes. What a dime from Jaxson Dart. Oh, the comeback. Should be open. A little ugly, but a catch is a catch, and that should put him at 60 yards. Surely we can stat pad 40 yards in a quarter and a half of football, right? Hand off to Cameron, which again, a tough little run there for about 10, 11 yards. A little dump off to Isaiah Likely for another 9. Most importantly right now, boys, we just got to punch this in and take a lead. Cameron up the middle. Big, massive hole, which he pounds for about 15 yards. Oh, Odell, wide open. Touchdown. His first touchdown in his second stint as a Giant. It's a big one. As I don't know why he was not moving in the end zone, but it's a big one. Because after a ugly 2.5 quarters of football, your Giants have their first lead of the season. Oh, thank God for our defense in these hurricane-type conditions. Again, gives us the football here in elite field position. The slant not open. We just take off with Jaxson again, and he's going to go ahead, scramble for a touchdown. I'm actually going to go for 2 here, which if we get it, will give us a 2-possession lead. I know this might be considered silly, but I am quite the silly guy. Oh, back of the end zone. Good job from the offensive line, giving me time to hit my 5th read on the play. Theo Johnson, the big conversion, gives us a 9-point lead. The last thing we need here, though, is a long drive from the Commanders, which ends up, obviously, with a touchdown. Now, the smart thing here just be to run the clock out, but I can't. I got to get Odell Beckham Jr. some yards, which he is pressed on the outside. All we really need is, like, one big catch here, man. Oh, they got him clamped, I'm not going to lie. So we're just going to get sacked. That's, like, the worst thing that we could have happen there. He's currently at 65 yards, so we need to get 35 in this drive, hopefully, some way or another. Oh, he's going to be open on the slant. That's going to be about 10. Oh, God, what a huge play this is, boys. I feel like this is an absolute must-have. Probably the biggest play of the entire game up to this point. Tyrone Tracy is wide open. It's not to Odell Beckham Jr., but we need to just get out of bounds, which allows for more yards for Odell on this drive. What are the odds we can hit him on this deep post here? Oh, I don't like it at all. I think we're just going to scramble with Jaxson, try to get about 2 yards in the play. Oh, he's one-on-one again, man. I think it's just hard for him to get off the press coverage, even though he's in his prime right now, just because of the freaking weather conditions. See, like, he just stumbled. No, horrible. Absolutely terrible. That sucked. That literally the worst thing that could have happened. Odell Beckham Jr. couldn't get off the line of scrimmage, and we got sacked and fumbled and lost 15 yards. So, boys, 3rd down and 24. Not necessarily the optimal scenario. Again, just nobody's open. I'm going to have to punt the ball. Oh, it's horrible. Jaxson Dart's about dead at this point. Oh, boys, this is a massive play. There's 40 seconds left in the clock. We got to get the ball back. Even if we, like, stop them and win the game. Come on. No chance. I think I need to just let them score a touchdown. That's the only way that we can complete the challenge week 1. What are they doing? Idiots. Absolute morons. They actually called the timeout. We sack them. Okay, a lot of that just went really well for us. I don't know why they called their timeout. Now, they have to kick a field goal from very far away in horrible conditions. We're going to get the ball back, yeah, with just like 15 seconds left, but at least we have a timeout. They're going for this. I didn't expect this, not going to lie. Surely, we get the stop. No chance. No. Make the tackle. We get the ball back. Oh, my God. An insane chain of events right there, boys. Odell Beckham Jr. at this point in time has 74 yards. We need 26 yards here in about 2 or 3 plays to allow ourselves to steal our first player of the season. I do not know if this is the right play call. Oh, that's a horrible throw, please. Hit him in the hands. Hit him in the hands. We have like maybe 2 plays. Over the middle. He's so clamped. Oh, my God. Please. Okay, no. The worst thing I've ever seen in my life. No chance. No chance at all. Okay, so we get the win. It's very, very unlucky that we started off this challenge in a torrential downpour. It could have been worse. We could have lost the first game. So yes, we don't get to steal a player, unfortunately, this first week. But you guys, trust me, we're going to have plenty of opportunity to do so. Starting week 2 here against the Cowboys and for the rest of the regular season, this challenge is going to all be left up to OBJ himself. Because for the rest of the season, every game is going to be simulated. But in turn, to help out OBJ a little bit, he gets to steal a player from the opponent's team if he gets 100 yards or if he scores a touchdown. Which, unfortunately, not a lot of offense in this one. Hopefully, we can at least come out with the win. He scored a touchdown. I don't know if it was Odell that scored. Hopefully, he either scored a touchdown or got 100 yards so we could finally steal our first player. We do drop our first game of the season, which obviously was eventually going to happen. which is whether or not we actually get to steal a Dallas Cowboy, which our roster desperately needs. Okay, he had 250 yards passing, which is a good sign. Didn't have any passing touchdowns, though. So Odell Beckham Jr. in his second week in his return to the Giants had 88 yards, dude. Oh, that's brutal. I told you guys this challenge wasn't going to be easy. And of course, it doesn't get any easier as we get the Chiefs week 3 in the Sunday night prime time, which I will say, I'm kind of glad it's the Chiefs that we get, because if Odell Beckham Jr. can have his first 100-yard game or score a touchdown, we would have some pretty good choices when it comes to who to steal. Let's just sim like this, man, see if we can get a little bit more luck. We did put up 42 points. So maybe just simming week by week is the move. 42-21, a massive dub. 500 yards of offense, surely. Out of those 350 passing yards from Jaxson Dart, at least 100 of those went to OBJ. At least one of those 4 passing touchdowns went to OBJ, right? Yes! Oh, thank God. His first 100-yard game in his return to New York, 118 yards and 2 touchdowns. So either way, we're going to be able to steal a Chief. But the question is who? Like, do we just go ahead and start off with a bang, get Patrick Mahomes? But he's only a 92 rated quarterback, which is still great and higher overall than Jaxson Dart. But it's like, do we wait on somebody who's like a 95 plus rated? Like, do we help out the offensive line and get us a good tight end? Are you kidding me, dude? Of course we stole Patrick Mahomes. And the strategic reason behind this, outside of the fact that it's Patrick Mahomes, more so like waiting for a 95 plus rated quarterback maybe later in the season, is because we get Odell Beckham Jr., a higher rated quarterback to throw to him. That gives him more of a chance to get 100 yards each and every week of the season. So with Patrick Mahomes as his starting quarterback, can he put up back-to-back 100-yard games this week versus the LA Chargers in that tough Harbaugh defense? We did win 35-21, improving to 3-1 of the season. 399 yards of total offense. 308 of those came from Patrick Mahomes to the air. Surely. Odell Beckham Jr. 146 yards of offense and a touchdown, which means we get to steal a Charger. I think it's obvious that I was the problem, boys. Oh, do I beef up the offensive line or do I help out the defense? Because it's like when we evaluate this roster, like the offensive line definitely could use some beefing, could use a better tight end, although we do have Theo Johnson, Isaiah Likely now, but they're lower rated in this game. I mean, defensively, we definitely could use some safety help. I mean, we could use a lot, dude, so we probably just need to go after best available, right? Wrong, because we are not stealing Derwin James. We're going to go ahead and steal ourselves a little Rashawn Slater. I told you guys we needed some big beefy boys alongside the offensive line, and who better than Rashawn Slater? So we have 2 of the best tackles in football now in the same offense. So now you guys are starting to see the vision. Now you guys are starting to see we're trying to put Odell Beckham Jr. in the best situation to succeed. He's even gone up to a 97 rated. Let's go. Let's hopefully keep things rolling this week against the Saints. I mean, we won by a few, but a win is a win. Again, 4 touchdowns from Patrick Mahomes. One of those had to go to OBJ, right? Oh, no. Oh, I thought we finally had this challenge on easy mode. I mean, a good game from Odell Beckham Jr., but didn't eclipse 100 yards, didn't get a receiving touchdown. I mean, Theo Johnson went off, Malik Neighbors stole 2 of those touchdowns, but at least the win has us in pole position for first place in the NFC East, which, speaking of the NFC East, a massive matchup this week against the Eagles, which if we're going to steal a player from a team, why not steal a player from one of our divisional rivals? We can weaken them as we strengthen ourselves at the same time. We do get the win 31-20, which means we still have ourselves a little 2-game lead in the division, but please tell me Odell got back on track here. We had 305 yards and 3 touchdowns from Patrick Mahomes. Okay, we'll take it, fellas. 55 yards, obviously not 100. The touchdown does count. Oh, this is tough, man. Like, Skattebo apparently has been fine in our offense since we've only lost 1 game. And running back is so important in simulation, but at the same time, like a 99 overall right tackle is really hard to pass up on. So is a defensive tackle when it's like the weakest position on the entire team. So another extremely tough decision, but went ahead and bolstered the weakest position in our entire team. I mean, with that move, got the squad up to an 84 rated with an 88 offense and 81 defense. So I think our offense is good for now. We're going to win the Super Bowl this year, not have to give away 5 more copies of Madden 27. Probably, when given the opportunity, need to bolster this defense. Oh, big matchup here. Week 7 against the Broncos. Arguably the best defense in football. They're also 5-1 in the year, having traveled to Denver. So if we pick up a big win this week with Odell Beckham Jr. also putting up 100 yards, this could be our biggest statement win of the entire season. Loss was bound to happen eventually. But we still put up 29 points on offense, so like there's still a possibility Odell had a big game and allows us to steal a Denver Bronco. He had 4 passing touchdowns. Surely one was to Odell. No, it wasn't. Oh, man. Darius Slayton with 127 yards and 2 touchdowns. Don't like that at all. So, yeah, I suppose he's not going to be able to put up 100 yards and a receiving touchdown every week, but it is disappointing. There are so many good Broncos we could have stole. Now, despite the handful of stinkers he's put up, he's 5th in the NFL in receiving yards with 608. And as a side quest in today's challenge, if Odell can either lead the NFL in receiving yards or receiving touchdowns while also winning Offensive Player of the Year, if we don't win the Super Bowl in this challenge for whatever reason, Odell leading the league in receiving yards or touchdowns and winning the Offensive Player of the Year would save me 2 of those copies of Madden 27. But screw all that, dude. Let's just make sure we win the Super Bowl. Oh, would you look at this? We have the opportunity here to beat the Philadelphia Eagles twice in a 3-week span, although this time be kind of tough, you know, traveling to Philadelphia. Let's go and weaken the Eagles for the 2nd time this season. Brother! 49 points? Surely. Out of that, Odell Beckham Jr. had at least 1 receiving touchdown and 100 yards. He had to have. I mean, okay, to be fair, Patrick Mahomes only had 250 passing yards, but he had 5 passing touchdowns. Jalen Hurts with an absolute stinker. Odell put up, okay, only 47 yards, but did have a touchdown. Thank God. So we do get to steal our 2nd Eagle of the season, and this is probably going to be controversial, but I did it, boys. I went ahead and upgraded ourselves at the running back position. Appreciate the effort, though, Cameron. I told you guys, the running back position is so important when it comes to simulation, and if we want to win a Super Bowl, might as well also bring back Saquon Barkley. Prime OBJ and Saquon back on the Giants, dude. The nostalgia levels for the Giants fans out there is through the freaking roof right now, which is funny. When I made this trade, but I didn't even make the connection, you know, of us bringing back Saquon, but I'll pretend I did. Let's see if that move is worth it. Let's see if we can continue to rack up the W's, and it's going to be tough against the 7-1 49ers this week, but if we beat them, though, that just means we're going to have a ton of talented players to choose from that we could potentially steal. Only if, though, OBJ can put up 100 yards or score a touchdown, which we lost, unfortunately. 23 points, though. There's still hope that he had a good game. 200 yards through the air from Patrick Mahomes, 2 touchdowns. Do we get to steal a 49er? OBJ did have a touchdown. Oh, God, dude, I don't know what to do here. I feel like George Kittle would be nasty, but so would Fred Warner, so would Nick Bosa. I mean, we already got Abdul Carter and Brian Burns, and like Fred Warner would be great, but we already have young Arvell Reese. So screw it, dudes. We just went and brought in George Kittle. Probably not the best move for the team as a whole, but it felt fun at least. I mean, that brings the squad up to an 86 rated with a 92 offense. I mean, this offense spearheaded by Prime OBJ has got to be a Super Bowl caliber offense, right? Now, I know our defense is what needs to help, so hopefully we can beat the Bears this week, still one of their best defensive players, but again, only if OBJ can rack up 100 yards and a touchdown. All right, so we'll definitely take a big 31-14 win. I do feel like Odell is due for another 100-yard game. It's been a while. Patrick Mahomes threw for 4 touchdowns, and Odell Beckham Jr., not 100 yards, but again, at least had that receiving touchdown. What is Darius Slayton doing? Like, why is he stealing all the touchdowns? Why is he stealing 7 catches a game from Odell Beckham Jr.? But his 1 touchdown does allow me to steal a bear, but it's like, do I take the highest rated left guard in the game, and we do need interior offensive line help? Or do I just take one of the best cornerbacks in the game? As much as I wanted to steal Joe Thuney, I thought it was best for the team that we added some help in the secondary. Got ourselves a true lockdown corner, which did bring the defense up to an 83 rated, so we're getting somewhere. I know exactly who I want to steal if we can beat the Packers here. If we get this game at home, we are well beyond due for Odell Beckham to get another 100-yard game. 42-13, brother. Mahomes went off for 330 yards, and 132 of those went to our boy. Oh, it's like, dude, I really want Micah Parsons, but like we already have insane edge rushers on their team, Abdul Carter and Brian Burns. We don't have much talent at strong safety. Oh, I might regret this, fellas, but I think I'm gonna do it. Xavier McKinney is gonna show us that he was the right choice. I mean, you see, man, Brian Burns at 90, Abdul Carter's up to an 85 superstar. So hopefully these 2 edge rushers will prove that I made the right decision. But regardless if it was the wrong decision or not, that's still a big upgrade from Tyler Nubin. We're now up to an 88 rated team with an 84 defense. And at this point in the season, week 12, we were 8-3 on the year, only the 3 seed because the Buccaneers are freaking 9-1. So if we want that first round bye and an easier path to the Super Bowl, we gotta continue to win. It's gonna be tough this week against the Lions, which again, they have so many incredible players that we can steal off their roster if OBJ has a big game, which we do win 29-10, so we definitely take that. But how did the main man do? Patrick Mahomes, a pretty good game. And thank God that his lone passing touchdown of the day went to Odell Beckham Jr. No point getting Gibbs since we have Saquon. No point getting St. Brown since we have Prime OBJ and we have Malik Neighbors. I just passed up on Micah Parsons, so I decided to go out and get the best tackle in football. Allows us to move Andrew Thomas inside, brings the team up to a 90 rated with a 95 overall offense, which means we genuinely have a chance to build a 99 overall offense here. But if we want to earn that 1 seed, we're going to have to continue to win tough football games, this time week 13 away from home against the reigning AFC champions on Monday Night Football. What a statement win this would be. Yes! Unfortunately, we still have the 3 seed though, since the Buccaneers and 49ers were having generational seasons. 4 touchdowns from Mahomes, only 213 yards, which 124 of those and 3 of those touchdowns all went to Prime OBJ. That's gonna be his best game of the season. That's freaking 25 yards a catch, man. What a game. Oh, and you know exactly who we're gonna be taking. Reggie Gilliam. I meant Christian Gonzalez. It's my bad. But fellas, I believe that means we now own what is the best cornerback duo in NFL history. Let's keep it rolling though, Odell. Another win here, another 100-yard game. Allows us to steal our second commander of the season. Actually, no, we didn't. This could be revenge because he didn't have 100 yards the first game in the torrential downpour. 45-7, by the way. Still with the 3 seed because the Buccaneers and 49ers continue to win every game of their lives, which obviously we're going to be making the playoffs at this point, but the rest of the season's all about making the team as good as possible, so we're as Super Bowl proof as possible going into the playoffs because the potential stealing players away from other teams ends here in week 18. Not many yards, but a lot of touchdowns, and 2 of those went to Odell Beckham Jr. That's funny, but 2 touchdowns, though, we'll take it. I mean, who do I even steal here? I mean, it's not really a sexy pick or anything, but I think we just go ahead and take the best Sam linebacker in the game. I mean, yeah, dude, that's a freaking 12 overall upgrade here. Which, again, of course, the Bucs and 49ers still have yet to lose. Hopefully, that'll change this week, week 16, as we beat the Vikings, right? We got to win by 20. Oh, no. Don't really know what happened here. Doesn't really excite me too much for the future. Kind of has me very disappointed. But maybe Odell still had a big game, which, okay. I mean, it was a stinker, but a touchdown's a touchdown, and it counts. I mean, I gotta do it, right? Justin Jefferson, welcome to New York, brother. That brings the team up to a 92 overall with a 97 offense. The only thing that worries me is how we're gonna split the targets, because, like, we need Odell to either have a touchdown or 100 yards every single game. But it's like now Patrick Mahomes has to split the targets between Prime OBJ, Malik Neighbors, Justin Jefferson, and George Kittle. So I have to keep tabs on that. Hopefully that doesn't screw up the challenge, because I feel like we still need to obviously be adding players to win a Super Bowl, especially if we can't beat the Vikings. Oh, I don't like it, boys. Here in week 17, the Buccaneers continue to win. So I think the only chance we have to get the 1 seed is if the Buccaneers drop their last 2 games and we win our last 2. But even with that being the case, man, I think the 49ers would have to lose both of the last 2 games because they own the tiebreaker against us since they beat us. So, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to go into the playoffs as the 1 seed. What we can do is continue to improve our roster. We've got to beat the Raiders, right? Like, the only chance that we have, even if there is a chance out there still, that we get the 1 seed is we win the last 2 weeks of this season. We lose again! Oh, I don't like it. I don't like our motion right now, boys. Definitely just don't like dropping 2 out of the last few games going into the playoffs. What happened, dude? We had 426 yards of total offense. Mahomes did throw 2 picks, but 382 yards through the air. And we, oh, no. Not only do we lose, Odell only had 91 yards and 0 touchdowns. So for the first time, like a month and a half of football, we don't get to steal a player. So here we have it, boys. Week 18, our last opportunity to steal and add a player to this New York Giants team before we start our playoff run. Don't forget the Cowboys already gave us one of our L's on this season, and it was a terrible performance, where not only did we lose, Odell had a stinker for his standards. No touchdowns, no 100-yard games. We didn't get to steal a Cowboy first time around. But this week, my friends, is our opportunity for revenge. We need to improve our team at least a little bit more going into the playoffs, and we got to stop the losing streak. God dang it! And what makes it even worse is we get the Cowboys in the wild card round. Oh, that's horrible. This is terrible. Oh, please tell me, though, please tell me that even though we lost to the Cowboys here for the 2nd time this season, at least going into our 3rd matchup with them in the playoffs, hopefully we at least get to steal a Cowboy, which Mahomes only threw 1 touchdown, and I don't even see Odell on here. Oh my God, dude. by the skin of his shaft with only 2 grabs for 24 yards, did catch a touchdown, which means for the first time in 2 tries, we do get to steal a Cowboy. Oh man, I don't like it. I do not like it at all. I, honest to God, wonder if I should be strategic here, because we don't need a receiver. We don't need running back. We already added Jalen Carter, which obviously, like, Quentin Williams would be great. Like, the opportunity I have right here is very unique, because I pretty much could guarantee a win in the wildcard round versus the Cowboys if we stole Dak Prescott. Even if he doesn't start for us, that would pretty much guarantee ourselves a win, but it doesn't improve our team at all. But considering the fact that we already lost the Cowboys twice this season, I do feel like this move right here is our best path forward as a team if we're going to complete this challenge and save me like an extra $400 of Madden copies. I mean, the team obviously should already be Super Bowl contenders, right? Like the best offensive line the NFL has ever seen, best wide receiver and skill position players the NFL has ever seen, especially with Prime OBJ leading the attack. I mean, yeah, we probably really could have used Quentin Williams alongside the defensive line, but again, there's just no way the Cowboys can beat us with their backup quarterback in the wildcard round, right? Who even is their backup quarterback? Is it Joe Milton? There's no way, right? There's just no chance, no planet where Joe Milton knocks us out of the playoffs and ruins this challenge for us. Now, massive updates on today's side quest. As we look at the league leaders, Jamar Chase leads the league in receiving yards, and Odell Beckham Jr. in second in receiving touchdowns. Unfortunately, comes second to Puka Nacua in NFC Offensive Player of the Year voting. So unfortunately, he doesn't complete the side quest challenge, but like, come on, dude. 100 grabs for 1,385 yards and 18 touchdowns. I definitely think Giants fans will be okay with this upcoming season. We also got him up to a 98 rated, which if we can continue to win in the playoffs, maybe he could hit that 99 for the first time in his career. Now let's see if my big gamble pays off here, fellas. Our third opportunity to take down the Cowboys this season, this time at home against Joe Milton to end our 3-game losing skid to advance into the NFC divisional round of the playoffs. 38-17, thank God. All the horrible vibes surrounding my life if we would have been knocked out and lost this challenge because of Joe Milton. Big performance from Patrick. It's not even like Joe Milton had a bad game. Odell Beckham Jr., 115 yards and a touchdown in the biggest game of his life. Again, we don't get to steal anybody because that part of the video is over with. Now it's all about hopefully continuing these big performances, leading us into a Super Bowl berth. I don't feel like we should lose to the Panthers either, right? Dude, it is the Panthers. I know they won 11 games. I mean, I guess they did just beat the Packers in Lambeau. Come on, one more big game at home to advance into the NFC Conference Championship game. Yes! An even bigger win, 42-14. So again, I know we had a little skid there at the end of the regular season, but we are playing our best football right now in the playoffs. Win by 30 points, Mahomes. Best game we've seen from him yet. 363 yards, 5 touchdowns. OBJ, 132 yards, 3 touchdowns. So safe to say he's playing his best football at a really good time. Now the 49ers who beat us got knocked out in the wildcard round, as did the number 1 Bucks. But unfortunately, those 1 and 2 seeds were knocked out by the 7 seed Rams we have to play here in the NFC Conference Championship. And I'm not gonna lie, boys, I don't think it's a fluke because obviously they have a 99 Myles Garrett, they have a 99 Matthew Stafford, and NFC Offensive Player of the Year Puka Nacua. Not to mention Trent McDuffie, Kyron Williams, Devontae Adams, and more. So I'm not going to lie. I would like to think we're the better team here, but just because they're the 7 seed, it doesn't mean anything. I genuinely don't know how I feel about our chances here, but we have a simple one of the best teams the NFL's ever seen. If we do win here, I have to take on either the Bills or the Chargers in the Super Bowl. But I will say I do feel like that is a big if. Can Odell Beckham Jr., in his return to his prime on the 2026 New York Giants, lead the team single-handedly to a Super Bowl? Oh, thank God. We must have won. We must have won again by the skin of our pubes. Oh, God, we take it, though. A 14-point fourth quarter, boys. Oh, I don't like it. That's too close. It wasn't really Odell's doing it all. I mean, definitely helped get us to this point, but thank God to the OG Malik Neighbors for taking over. Outperforming Jordan Whittingham, by the way. And with that, fellas, we are now 1 win away from completing today's challenge and from keeping my Madden 27 giveaway total from going from 10 to 15. Boys, we have got to have this. For me, for my mental health, and for my bank account, and my future finances, and my future family that I have to fund. Not only is all of that on the line here, I do believe this is either my last or one of my last Madden 26 uploads ever here on the channel. So to end off Madden 26 on a good note, can we please win this and complete the challenge? But unfortunately, though, or fortunately, depending on how you want to take it, It's out of my hands as it all comes down to the click of a button to complete today's challenge and for OBJ to return to where he started and to bring his franchise a Super Bowl. Early on, good start. 7-0, 14-0. Please don't choke. 14-3, 21-3. Complete domination here. I really don't want Josh Allen to come back. I do not want to go down in the history books as Josh Allen's first Super Bowl and the Bills' first ever Super Bowl. There it is. We have clinched. 28-10, the challenge is complete. Prime OBJ back with a vengeance. Not only gets to write the perfect end to his story, it also saves me a lot of money. Oh, and with this performance, man, to end things off, I mean, I'll take a dump on your chest if you want me to. Now, if you enjoyed that Madden Masterclass, you can click right here to watch another one.